Sorry.
Raphael.
I mean, honestly.
We can do this.
Come on, Raphael. Keep it down.
Hey lads, we're back here with Fire Emblem Three Houses, our Verdant Wind Assassin's only run. The disaster that was last episode shall not be repeated because I'm going to pick an easy battalion paralogue this time. Once again, I apologize for not being able to do them all that much, but the truth is, I'm not an expert at this game, and we'll have a much more time to do paralogs in the Crimson Flower Magic only when we're all set when the difficulty is set to hard, and we'll have a much easier time with it at all. I'm gonna guess that if this one was just level 17, this one's just level 19, and it's also DLC 1, it's gonna be a disaster if we try and do it, and probably this one as well. So we might just have to forgo them for this run, which would be very sad. But more importantly, I'm gonna start by doing an easier one, which I think Death Toll will be easier. We tried it earlier, had a bad time, but we managed to get the Lawrence one done when we tried it recently, so let's give a try at this. Yes, that's what happens in route missions.
Why don't we approach from... that won't work at all. Horses won't fit through there.
Yeah, damn stairs. Slow them down.
I can't figure this out. I give up.
Shall we go over it one more time?
But enemies never move how you want them to in a real battle, do they?
No, usually not. Usually they go the absolute worst route possible and attack your mages.
I reckon I learned better on the battlefield.
There's some sense to that.
I need to speak with you.
Please!
Ignatz, you alright?
I received a letter from my brother back home. There's some disturbing news.
Hmm? What's going on?
Monsters have been attacking merchants within the Alliance territories.
No! No, not that, no! Oh my god, I didn't have my light on, hang on. Ooh, I almost disconnected the capture card, that would have been problems. Alright, it's barely perceptible, the difference, but there we go. That's horrible!
That happens all the time. I mean, that's how my parents died, so...
Raphael, I didn't mean to bring up such a sensitive topic in your presence.
Hey, don't worry about that. Come on, let's hear the rest of it.
Yes, let's.
Very well. These attacks seem to be focused on specific merchants.
Like who?
Those who are traveling from the territory of House Gloucester to the Regan Dukedom.
So someone who doesn't want Lawrence's family and Claude's family to talk.
Merchants traveling in the opposite direction, from Regan to Gloucester, don't suffer nearly as many attacks.
Oh, never mind. No idea why that's happening then.
Someone's got to deal with those monsters, though.
Yes!
Agreed. At this rate, my father and brother can't conduct business without risking their lives.
Well, gents. You know what we're at school here to learn? It's how to beat up monsters.
Could you assist me? I need your help exterminating these creatures.
Sure, I'll give it a go.
I'm going too. I'm not learning anything in a classroom. You're gonna go, right, Professor? Don't you want to help these folks?
Don't I ever? We departed once.
Yeah, I knew you couldn't resist.
No,
Thank
who
you
could
so much,
pass up this
Professor.
opportunity?
And Raphael, I can't begin to express my gratitude.
Yay, I'm sure he's going to tell you that that's what friends are for. He has a lot of time to while we travel as far as the Alliance territory, all in one day. I love how we do all these battles. We just travel across the entire continent all in one day, like several times. Again, I think it's probably the idea is that if you're taking a battle day on the Sunday, probably what it means is that throughout the week you guys have been doing this stuff, but I always just find it funny, the idea that they do it all in one day and then just, like, power nap for like a week. So mercifully, Ignatz and Raphael, who were forced to take for this paralogue, are two people who are in our main party, since we're doing a Golden Deer run. Them aside though, I thought it was mostly monsters last time we were here, and it turned out actually not to be. Hey, look at that, poetic justice, or whatever you want to call it. Raphael was just talking about a mission where all we had to do is defeat the commander, and here we go. Oh, right, this is where we split up into two parties, right? Right, Raphael goes from this side, and yes. Super interesting. So we only get 3 on the side with Hoppy and Ignatz, and then 4 on the side with Raphael. Okay, we're bringing Leone. Probably want Claude for this. Probably want Happy. We get to 11. Oh, sweet. So we're only leaving behind one person. Let's bring both of our Meiji people then, the 3 Meiji people. Catherine, so who basically, it's like what we're leaving one person behind. Between Hilda, Petra, and Lawrence. Lawrence is a bit lower level. I think probably want to leave Hilda because her dex is a bit on the lower side and we don't want to be... Oh, it's the same as Petra's actually. Nevertheless, I think we don't want to be risking missing a whole bunch. We want people who are with very accurate weapons and stuff. She's not horribly inaccurate. Although, Advocate, that might be a useful skill to have around here. Actually, what's your skill? you deal extra damage when you're with a battalion. Right. Sorry, Lawrence. I'm thinking that, considering the personal skills now, I think the Hildas might be more useful for this fight. We can bring you as an adjutant, though. Who does Lawrence need the most support with in our main party here? It seems like he could use some with a lot of people. Oh, Catherine. That sounds interesting. Their last conversation wasn't exactly nice. And maybe Sierra we bring with someone now? Oh yeah, we can bring him with Ignatz and Lysithea and stuff. Why does he have so many deer supports? I suppose I'm not unhappy about it anyway. Go with Iggy, why don't you? Alright, as for who goes on what side. I think since we got Hoppy on that side, that's going to be a pretty powerful side. Raphael and Leone here, that's pretty good. Actually, I don't hate the way this is set up now. I'll swap Petra over here, though. No, but then we'd have all the magic people over there. No, this is fine as it is, actually. Right, I don't want to overthink this one. I think this is a pretty straightforward mission on the whole. We should try and rescue the merchants if we can. Oh, actually, where's Lawrence? Oh, I do kind of want him for Stride. I guess I could just give it to someone else who's in the party here, couldn't I? I'll probably forget to change it back, but yeah, let's give someone else his Stride. Catherine doesn't have one because of her... She takes 5 less damage when no battalion is assigned, which is really good. But I want someone around here to have Stride. And Hoppy and Claude's Charisma is good, so we want to keep them with the one they already have. Oh, Ignatz can do Stride. Not that Battleground Cafe isn't a really good one, but I think he's just probably the best candidate for doing this Stride as it stands. I'll just give Lawrence the one he was holding on to. Oh, did I ever look at the Gloucester Knights that we got from Lawrence's Paralogue? They're not a bad battalion, they aren't. Oh, Assault Troop as well. That's quite nice, but it's Authority B, and very few of us have that. Perhaps I'll give Lawrence the defense one to start building up. Not that he's really going to be doing it, building up of it now. I don't think he gets to bring his battalion as an adjutant. A few of our weapons are in disrepair, but it's not all that bad. I think we're in pretty good straits for the most part. Let's give it a go. Should be much easier than the last time. We're about 4 levels higher on the whole.
Monsters! Be gone!
Oh, right. Doesn't it spawn another monster from this side, right? Okay, right. Okay, so we have less time than I thought we did.
Monsters are attacking those merchants again.
Looks like there's some humans mixed in there. Maybe they're controlling the monsters. If they are, do you think we just have to take out the leader?
Yes! It's just like you were learning in the classroom, Raphael. See some of it's Sidstick.
Let's get started. Before it's too late.
Yes, let's. I'm thinking we probably want to start with Ignatz doing, what is the word I'm looking for? Stride.
Merchants could probably escape. But we gotta get rid of those enemies who are blocking the path.
I love how it's Raphael who says that, who's like the farthest away on the map from that.
Look, a drawbridge. We can use that to cross, but we'll need to lower it first.
Yes, we oughta, because that's our first priority. It seems like I think the rest of this map is a bit more of the kind of type where they only start attacking you once you're really in their range. So let's mark all these people who are up here first and try and stay out of those ranges while we go down to engage these bunch. Probably the first move is to have Iggy stride us all up.
Anytime.
He's very good as a support rogue for us so far. So if he strides us all up, then we can rush down there and put the whoop onto a bunch of these bunch. Like the brawler over here, who is much faster than me. How you do about brawling this archer down? That's not bad, and you've got some good sword avoidance on you, though, so we probably would rather you do that, even though it's less damage. How about you start with that, Claude? Because with your sword dance, or your sword avoidance, rather, you're going to be pretty tanky around this part, I would think. Yeah, barely anyone can hit you, and no one's one-shotting you, so 2 people would have to hit you. Ooh, the brawler could be an issue. And Lysidia's best move here would probably be to do something about this Joker, but doing that first seems like a good way to get yourself killed, so let Catherine soften them up first, I suppose. You still have seal defense on you? Or no, you've got break shot, which lets you seal defense, but it doesn't just do it on every attack. Right, so Iggy's going to be very good at support. I gotta get used to using characters as support characters, because I so seldom do it. Okay, so for Joyant Strike is good against armor, that's interesting. It might not be a bad time for that. Well, what are the odds that none of these 4 is a crit? So it'd be 0.95 to the 4, which is 81, so 1 minus that. There's a 19 chance, roughly 18.5% chance that one of these will be a crit. So for Joyant Strike is actually better in this case. But all you have to do is get it so that Lysithea can finish it with Soul Blade, so maybe it's not worth doing that. Maybe it's better that you can only really do it with Thunderbrand, and this is going to take... For Joint Strike is actually less durability than just hitting them 4 times with it, so this is probably a good move for you to do. How far can you get otherwise, by the way? Oh, you can only really hit these 2 anyway, so you may as well. And if you finish them off with this, like if it's a crit, then you can repent from the grave, first of all. And then secondly, Lysithea can go and Soul Blade someone else, which is good. Nice!
I'm still not satisfied.
All the good physical stuff.
You did it.
Always a tone of surprise. I can make it as far as... I could do some good brawling damage to anyone I can double, which would be like more like you bunch. If a bunch of these people are going after Claude, we're not going to be too in danger here if we do something like this. So I think this is not a horrible move on my part, especially if I get one of these as a crit. Oh, I crest the flames, so I prevented them from even countering there. That was useful. So only Leslie I've got to move here. She can finish with this with Soulblade, but if she does that, then can anyone else come and kill her? Only this person, and will they be able to one-shot her, is the question. No! And actually, they have a poor chance to hit you anyway. So if you Soulblade this with a Soulblade... Training sword, I meant. Soulblade it with a Soulblade! If you sword them with the sword, then you should be pretty safe. Ooh, yeah, Claude is... Oh, okay, well actually... Yeah, I didn't think that went through. I forgot about how bad the brawler is for Claude. There's a chance that they miss this one and then they don't hit enough of these to kill him. It's not a great chance, but there is a chance. As for you, Bunch, do we want to start going after the wolf that's down here so we can all meet up in the bottom here and move together? Yeah, let's play for that. Let's do our best to sort of lure a bunch of people off into the woods and stealth take them down. As a rogue would in any other game. Maybe we all just stay out of range of these attacks for the moment. Slash Leone, if I put you in the range of... Actually, can I even just run you over to the mage? Is that a horrible, horrible idea? I mean, it is Leone. She might just survive it. If I put you here, you're getting hit by both of these people, which seems sort of unwise. Because it's a potential 18 damage from that one, and then a potential 22 from that one. It's a total of 40, so you would die if they both hit. Not worth the risk, I don't think.
I got this.
Some support points with you with rallying that. Probably Claude's gonna die here, but I mean, there's a chance he'll survive. We'll just, you know, fingers crossed. I mean, the most likely outcome is that they hit 2 punches. So, nicely done, Claude. Really the best outcome that could have happened there. Oh wait, was there still one other person who could go attack? Oh shoot, I didn't really think that one. I think Claude might still be in danger. Nice level there. More speed. I guess war does feed your body and mind in a way. Oh, they're still going after Lysithea. Thank goodness, they have no brains on them whatsoever. Oh, they couldn't reach Claude, that's why, I see. So, as you'd expect from rogues, we took a hell of a lot of damage that turn, but we dodged a lot as well, so we're more or less, we're gonna be alright, it would seem. What's your speed right now, is 5? Did I give you the March Ring, by the way? Who did I give the March Ring? Who the hell? Oh, I'll give it to Leonia, that makes enough sense. If I thought it through more, I would have been able to give it to Byleth, and then he could have gone and unlocked the drawbridge this very turn. Is Claude close enough? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He is if we get rid of one of these people around him. And between all the people here, we should be able to manage that, because Ignatz can almost definitely punch this one down, right? Oh no! Oh dear. With a steel bow? Break shot! Oh good, because break shot gives you 4 extra damage as well, which is really good on archery, because especially with someone like Ignatz. His strength isn't on fire, so that helps a tremendous deal. So I better punch this person, because that I can, like, one turn them with this, although I'm probably going to miss one of these. Oh no, I hit them all! Nice. That is that. I'm almost level 19. I could be hitting Assassin very soon. I'm excited for that. And magic up to 10. That'll be good for recruiting a bunch of people. Right, so now Claude can go and unlock this, and we can get these people. Maybe we get them all to safety. It would be really cool. And between the two of you, I'm certain you can bring this down. So your Soul Blade, you can do up to 28 damage. So all you really need to do is 8 here, Catherine. And I think you better do that with... Oh, not enough to the training bow. Give it a try with the training sword, though. Finesse blade it? Yeah, do that. She can finish off with her combat art. And we'll be alright all together. They only did 3 damage to you because you've... Did I leave you without your battalion? Good. So you're still getting the bonus from that. She can even slowly play with the training sword now, so absolutely do that. It's a minor crest to Karen, but it activates all the time. Very good. I'm actually starting to worry a bit more about this side, but I think we should keep the way we're doing it and just only lure them little, like, one at a time, because it seems like that will actually work. It's going to mark everyone who isn't this person right here for the moment. Going after Happy here, and she won't die because she's pretty tanky, but probably it's smarter if I hit you with a training bow. It's not very much damage, is it? Maybe I should just let them draw near to Happy. Go for the brawling here, because we could use your brawling up, even if you're not actually getting tons of damage here. That was profoundly dense. Why did I do that? They're going to kill Petra now. Oh, what the hell was I thinking? Now I have to Soul Blade just to get rid of that stupidity. Also, good job me putting Hilda on the team for her advocate skill on the side where we have only 1 male unit. I'm such a brilliant genius. God, if I was any smarter, I'd probably beat this game in an hour. Anyway, we can still save this as long as we have Marianne's Soul Blade here. It risks bringing over who? An archer, is it? That's no fun. But I'm afraid I've forced my own hand here. Soul Blade it there, Marianne. Your sword accuracy is amazing here. Is it because your dex is good? I guess so. I'm gonna put Leone here. Since this archer's coming down, we want to be making strides in this area pretty soon, I think. I'm gonna unmark both of you since we're in your ranges already. What's your attack speed? 20, and your res is 11, hers is 5, so you would tank this better if we could make you fast enough. So if we took off both of these, that's probably the best thing to do. So give you the sword so you have a bit of dodge. And rally his dex a bunch. Oh, you don't have any dodge whatsoever, but still, 16 on you is probably better than damage Leone would take. That said, if the attack speed is 20, it doesn't let me see how much what your attack speed would go to with a training bow, but I think they're similar in weight, right? 2 and 3, so you'd probably still have enough. You'd be at 18, right? I think so. 18 attack speed, and that would bring your might up to 16, plus 4 with the armored co. So it would remain 20, and their defense is 12, so that is worth doing so you can get some damage on them, I think. Grab yourself that bow. Right, okay, the archer, oh, they have no chance to hit you, so that's pretty, that's actually probably one of the better things we could have done. The real trick here is just that, oh, wait, how much did that bring your speed down by? I thought one weight would have brought it down by 1. I forgot how the algorithm, apparently. Okay, everyone run! I shouldn't have been standing in the way of the drawbridge here. Oh dear. Oh man, you guys are really not filing out easily. Oh, they're gonna get one of them launched. That's no good. Maybe I can put a stop to it somehow. Okay, I think it's time for another stride. Anyway, I can catch Claude in this? I don't think so. Just catch these bunch, Ignatz. If we can get all these merchants saved, I would be very happy. You don't have a gambit, and how dead would Hoppy be if I got hit by one thing? Not at all. So if I should absolutely gambit you here, so that you focus on me and not them. I'm not going to equip the Sword of the Creator, even though it would let me hit them from any angle. I'm just going to... Oh, do I even need to gambit them? I can just stand in front of them, right? They say they're going to... Oh, right, because they can go through the woods, I suppose. I wonder why they're picking this one over this one. They all have, like, the exact same stats. I guess it's their tactic to go after the farthest away one. Or maybe this one's the first one in the list or something. Anyway, sorry. Hoppy, get over here and gambit them so that they'll focus on you. You'll take a beating here, but at least we'll be able to save the merchants. Oh, as long as you hit. Oh, no. Oh, we can pulse this if we miss this. But, I mean, we have pretty decent chances, but... Okay, good. There we are. Oh, but it pulls them towards us. Oh, it's fine, because they have to target us anyway, because that's the rules. Oh, actually, you know what? Oh, let's mark everyone around here so we can be sure. But I think we may even be able to just shatter their barrier now with everyone else. Particularly Lysithea and Catherine should have an easy time here. Lysithea, can you smash this open with a bow? Do you have enough power in it? Ah, not quite. You could use your gambit as well. We would probably want to save that, don't we? Well, that's fine, because Claude can probably... Do you have curved shot yet? No. Oh, damn. Ah, yes. Okay, so you can hit them with a sword with Soul Blade or something right here, while Claude goes and shoots the other one. That'll be fine. Okay, so start with that. This will get us some resources as well. It's usually... I can't remember if it's like... If it's random or if it's like tied to what monster type it is or something, but it'll be one of Umbral Steel, Woot Steel, or Black Sand Steel, or Arcane Crystals, I think. And any of those we could do with some more of, for sure, so... Probably want that. Do I not have a training bow? Ah, I should have gotten one for you. Whatever, steel bow will work well enough. I mean, you're good with swords quite a bit now since we got you all the dancer stuff. And you got that battalion level up as well. Shatter that. Woot steel! Woot woot! It has the look of this one. The accuracy and crit will probably be up at 10 by the end of this, and physical attack and magic attack and avoid will be up at 5, maybe? That'll be really cool. Anyway, so we got them all stunned up. Won't be able to take them down this turn, but we'll set it up quite well for next turn, I think. We'll have an easy time doing it. And all the merchants have a clear path to run, basically, now.
Mastery at last.
Well done, you. Now back to this side, which is the side I'm a little more worried about. We're still not really in danger, I don't think. Some curved shots on this archer would be really good, except that they can hit back, unfortunately. We can do some decent damage. The real question is, like, who can we put out here?
Okay.
Who can tank a bunch of physical stuff? Maybe Raphael is the best choice. And then we give him the brawling here. He can just one-turn this. Well, let's just give that a try. I probably should have counted that before just going up and doing it. But, I mean, I have a lot of faith in him to survive this. Yeah, look at the damage. 30 altogether, and even if the archer hits first, then it's just like a plus 10 or something like that to 40. Do you have gauntlets, my friend? No, I ought to give you some sometime soon, because your brawling is climbing less fast than we want, and you would be good with it considering you're a really good crit. Really need you to get some training gauntlets. Maybe having Happy finish with 8 and 8 would be not a bad move, although you're likely to miss one, so if we could get you a little closer than that would be good. Nice. Wonk, wonk. Ouch! And Happy finishes off with one of these 8s probably hitting. Nice.
That's what you get.
That's what you get for deigning to be a bad guy by doing bad guy things that who knows what. Orchestrating monster attacks or something. I guess they're just bandits. This is Alliance soldier. Leicester Alliance. Wait, these are like Gloucester troops or something? I forget the story of this paralogue, sorry. An Alliance general. Someone from House Regan, maybe? Because they said the trade coming from Gloucester to Regan was fine, but the stuff going from Regan to Gloucester was bad. I think it was what they said. It might be the other way around. In which case, maybe it's some uppity Regan nobles sealing back the stuff that they sold so that they get the money but get the keep the junk. I don't know. I'm really liking that Thief lets us pass through the woods with not being slowed down at all, though. I'm just going to throw that out there. I could take some of the heat off Raphael if I did something like this, but you're in bad health, so let's not do that. Probably I should heal you. Do you have any focus yet? No, I think it's still only Catherine. I'll use a vulnerable here because we're not that desperate for health at the moment. We can always rewind that if I find that was a mistake later. I'll bring you over here. Maybe I'll bring you up alongside it. We can lure another one in this very turn. We should take the slow and steady approach. We don't need to go fast anymore since we're probably going to save all the merchants at this juncture, so hold that there. It does look like we're going to have a pretty easy time with the rest of this, though. It's going to be not so bad now that we've gotten through that first hurdle. Saved all the merchants and all. Oh, dear. Oh, okay. I take it back. Everyone's deciding it's time to come over now. Okay, it's bad. Problems are happening now. This has now become the hardest mission in the game. Sorry, I had no idea that would prompt a bunch of those to come over. So it just everyone is active now? Oh, shucks. What did I do to deserve that? Well, that sucks. Okay. Right. Okay. Right. Happy has the monster luring. Okay, this suddenly got like 1,000 times harder. In that case, since a lot of them are going after Raphael's crew, perhaps we should just, us bunched up down here, should just sprint towards the boss. Oh, but we're never going to be able to save these people from these ones here. Are you kidding me? We had no notice that these would be coming over here. Damn it! Why? Even the base game ones are betraying me now. What is this nonsense? Maybe I was too hard on the DLC ones. Maybe the game was always like this and I just never noticed. I mean, there's just patently nothing I can do about this now. Ignatz isn't going to be able to take these down. And I had no warning that these ones would suddenly be coming over because I didn't step into their range. Did I do something or is it a turn 4 thing? God, I wish it would just put up a notification on the screen because it's turn 4, the enemies have started moving, so I would have any idea. I wouldn't have to waste a pulse trying to, like, back everyone up. Right, well, we may have to forsake the merchants because we just won't be able to... I mean, there's no way to get anyone over there in time to save them. We should just focus on bringing down the bad guy, I guess. The big boss. But we can't very well go across the bridge right now because all the mages and stuff are still there. And because we'd have to completely clear the bridge if we want to not get killed by you. So I guess we got to take you down for the moment. Really, what we should do is have Raphael's team start sprinting downward to meet with us. In which case, we should also go east to meet them. Sorry, merchants, you're on your own. I'll bring down this health bar myself, get a bit of health back. Can W with Thunderbrand here, which is a pretty considerable amount of damage, but it buggers up Catherine's health a whole bunch, so it might be nicer to throw out a curve shot first to see if you get a crit here, then you could help her out a lot. No, but you're gonna get some good health back from it, which is nice, or a little bit anyway. Any chance you finishing with a soul blade now? No, not really. Sorry, Catherine. Looks like we're gonna have to take a bit of health damage on you here, most likely, as long as you don't get crit. Oh!
Is that all?
Unfortunately, that was all the damage we did.
I'm beginning to understand.
At least you got close counter though. Can we even finish this anymore? No. That was dreadfully unlikely. I'm really upset about that. Oh, where was Lesidia standing? Oh, because I could have... No, she was already supporting. Oh, if I had had Claude closer, he would have been supporting her. Okay, we're probably going to die now, but the only shot really we have is that she crits on the Soul Blade here. Right, okay, well. Nice dodge. God, we got critted as well. Rubbing salt in the wound. Okay, sorry, let's try this again then. Maybe I don't need to do Hoppy right away. Maybe we have Lesidia finish off this first bar.
Be my limit.
Is that possible for her? Damn it. Right, in that case, we want Claude supporting everyone. Oh, right, but then he gets hit back. That's no good. Right, okay, since we can't risk Lesidia's health at all, we do Curve Shot with you. You finish it off, Lesidia, even though we're sort of wasting your talents here because it's only 7 damage. Soul Blade that. And now Catherine and I will have to work something out. I'll survive if I do the Training Gauntlets here. Now, am I doing things in enough of a different order that she'll actually hit one of these? Or both of the Thunderbrand hits? Maybe. Bane Monster's doing the same total damage as Training Gauntlets here, but the crit chances are a little different here, so... The chance of 2 6s passing by in a row, an 88% chance. We have a slightly higher chance of 1 crit. We have like an 11.64% chance of at least 1 crit if we do both gauntlets. So it's slightly better to do than this thing. So go for the gauntlets again, although I'm not imagining we'll have one.
No hesitation.
Oh! Well, my imagination is clearly lacking. There we go. Surely we've changed enough that this will work now. It's going to be difficult, but we're certainly not toast yet. The real trouble is that everyone over on the east side, Mario's over there, is going to be in a very bad way very soon, since we used our strides quite earlier. But even if we run our repulses out and game over here, I think we definitely have the wherewithal to do this mission. Just maybe not necessarily with saving all the merchants. I mean, certainly not saving all of them, because they have a 100% chance to die here. which we had absolutely no control over. It's gonna get you out of the way. Sorry. Oh, actually, I'll swap you up. So that's a little nicer, isn't it? Okay, now to this side. Probably the woods are gonna be our best friend here. Especially because we can run through them easily. 2 of these people going after Raphael. If I do this, he's only got a vulnerary. Shoot. You have a concoction, Leonie? Damn it. How the hell did I give Raphael, of all people, a concoction? The thing is, we can fight back here, but we're just going to be attacked by a lot of attacks from over here. Oh, actually, I take that back. It's just the wolf and 1 axe person who can actually reach any of us. So let's unmark you and you. Oh, sorry. Oh, you were already unmarked. Because if we can stay out of all those other red ranges here, we can at least take these 2 down, and then we have a chance to, like, gambit these ones and run or something. We have some agency and control over our miserable lives at that point. What we should really do is start taking off southward, I think, at this point. So if only I could heal Raphael somehow. I think probably the best thing for him is, oh, but he'll be attacked by the wolf. Okay, if I put Raphael here, and then I put Petra here, yes, here. No, sorry. Raphael here, Petra here, and then Marianne here. Marianne can take the concoction from Petra and give it to Raphael. Oh, but then he won't be able to use it that turn. Alright, best thing for him probably is to run far into the woods. Is this one safer, or is this one? Probably this one. And eat himself up a vulnerary. A lot of stuff is saying it goes after Happy here. If we give her the training sword, maybe she'll be a little more resistant to that. What's your attack speed? 22, so there's no way we're reaching that with her gear. Oh no, she has a speed of 19, so if I take out the shield and stuff and chug the concoction, we're a little better off now. To be clear, that does mean we're only getting singled by you. Oh, the bow's heavier, whoops. Attack speed 19 anyway. So you get in the woods here and concoction yourself. It only has a salt shoot, which it could bash into one of this person, the wolf's shields a bit, if we hit it at a particular angle, but probably the better move would be to have her use it here, so that we drastically limit the number of people coming after her. Since I took away her evasion ring, though, she's not nearly as evasive. We probably do want to save this assault troop a lot for the upcoming huge rows of people that are coming towards us. So maybe, does anyone else have a gambit they could feel safe using here? Like, maybe you do a bit of this, you've just got no chances. Group lightning, maybe? Your charisma's alright, right? Not alright enough. How dunked on do you get by the wolf? 26. Unacceptable. Fortunately, we can... No, well... We can force the... We're forcing the wolf to go after Happy, so long as these ones don't block her off at any point. So if we put you here, what's your speed is 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You'd be able to go hit Hilda. And for how much are we talking here? 34 with attack speed of 19, so with the gauntlets she's up 20, so 34 once to her, just a defense of 9. 34 minus 9, it's 25, right? So you die from that hit. How about firing a bow at this one? Some alright damage. It probably is the best we've got at the moment, because we do need to be clearing enemies out if we're going to have any chance of running away here. Then we probably want Leonie up on the front, hitting this person in as hard as she can, which probably does mean the killing edge here. You still got 11 sword, Marianne? 5 hits on it, but yeah. Do they have advantage? They don't. So this would be not a horrible play to try and finish after Leonie does that first bit of damage. We have to see. We want to see if she crits though. 1 crit, and you don't even just need to do the normal hit on this next one. Nice. I like that so much. Oh, but we blocked it off so they can't reach Happy now, so they're going to go after someone else. Oh, no. If I stand here, though, they go after Leonie, which is probably better for us. So can you finish this person off? That you can. Go for it. No crit necessary.
My heart is full of victory. My
I see that.
understanding has completion.
Is your physical defense enough that the wolf won't be dunking on you? Oh, I can still reach. They can reach you again. They just said they were going to go after... Oh, because there was a person standing here. Duh. Do you have a swap, Marianne? Yes, you do. And you'd probably tank this a little better than Hilda would, wouldn't you? I mean, there's every chance she dodges as well, right? But your dodge chance is better than hers, even. Particularly because you've got a sword on as well, and your sword is a bit better than hers. Your speed is comparable. You're not getting doubled either. It's probably best that you do this, Marianne. Your defense is a little lower, but you've got more health at the moment as well. So swap out her. And let's see how we survive this. Ooh, some of them have peeled off to the back to go hunt down Hoppy's crew. All right, that actually is probably for the best at the moment. Oh, and the merchants, of course. Right. Ah, sorry, merchants. We'll be able to save a few of them.
Oh no. Looks like we just lost one of the merchants.
It does look like that in a big way, doesn't it?
Come on. Let's try to save the rest of them.
We'll see. Probably save at least one, I imagine. Oh, horse person coming up too close. I don't care for that. But since a bunch of them turned around, that's actually probably, oh, doubling Leone. I would never have guessed. But I guess the killing edge is heavy. They've actually divided their forces up in a very likable way for us at the moment here. Now they're all clustered in this one pod in the center and away from Raphael and co. So now Claude and them are in danger. At least we got one merchant to safety. Probably going to lose these other two here. But there's nothing can be done about it. It's just Ignatz over here. Oh, actually, he's going to be in danger. Because how are we going to get him out of there with all this stuff going on? Everyone here is in such low health. All right, all of a sudden, the tables have turned drastically, and we very much need help down here. I'm going to send Leone down to try and rescue us. Put your own training sword and chug of honor right there. All right, let's turn the red ranges to these people up here so we can... See, I would just run here. But the thing is, the second the merchants are gone, killed or retreated, Ignatz is going to be next on the murder list. So what's his dodge chance with them? 94 is really not good. That's the most evasive thing he will have, right? Oh no, he's better with a dodge with a bow. So 26 plus a potential 30 from the woods is 56, meaning it's a 65% chance to be hit by any given attack they do. Which it'd only take two of them probably to kill him. So we probably do have to get him back with the rest of the crew here. I think that's probably the only play with him. Sorry, merchants. We tried. Really, a gambit here is the thing. One person gambit, and then the rest of us run. But the only one who can survive gambiting and running would be Catherine, and she doesn't have one. Because they've got an archer who would go across the way as well. Damn it. I suppose I could always have Claude gambit from this angle. That still leaves him open to this mage here. Because like, I can't just run. Because even if that would get us away from a number of them, Ignatz would then be the next one to get murdered by everything. And he can tank like a hit from a mage. Oh, he can tank like a hit from a mage. So if I get rid of these two, he'll probably survive the mage attack. I'm certain there's a way out of this here. My brain's not... Oh, your gambit is ranged. How ranged? Only two. 55% chance to hit it with Claude's assistance. I've got a concoction on me, so maybe I put on a sword and do this and concoction, and then I'm helping Lysithea with her gambit. Doesn't help us with this person over here. What would happen if I were to just sort of hide everyone here and try and just heal this turn? And we're just gonna get hit by too much stuff. Okay, I think I might have to just chance it. This is the tricky thing about doing the rogues only run is that you can only heal on your turn, basically, because no one else can heal you. Except with that Healy Gambit, we haven't been using it. And I wouldn't have put it on any of these five, even if we had been. Just gotta think. Okay, here's a thought. If we do get Lysithea this Gambit, then the only direction that this person can hit her from, the only square, is this one. So all I have to do is stand someone there. And then they can no longer hit Lysithea. And then if Hoppy and Claude just, like, made a body block here and just healed, then Lysithea would be totally fine. But the trick there is the order of operations. Because we want Lysithea to have the best chance possible of getting that. How many people do we really need to body block this person, actually? Only one. We could just put Claude there as well. So we don't actually, I could even put Hoppy here to help her. If I put Hoppy here, or even here with a bow would probably be safer for us. And then Catherine here with a bow. We can all support Lysithea, because she has supports with all three of us. She'd have a way better chance of stunning these two, and then all Catherine has to survive is... Oh, the archer, the mage, and the brawler. Okay, that's a little worse. But she might just do it, you know, with her whole personal skill. Oh, yeah, sure she'll do it. Sure she will. So, for sure, Catherine goes here with the bow. Just hit them because you've got a chance now. I go here with the sword, but I don't attack, I just heal. Hopefully that's enough to protect me from, like, instant death. She gambits you. Oh, please don't miss this 80 after we set so much work in motion trying to get it there. I'll be so sad. Okay, good. And then maybe Claude just walks up behind her and then heals himself so that he can tank the sword attack that's coming his way. More magic and speed for you. Nice. Alright, so you're going after me now, and you got some decent chance. You're not even going to be able to do any damage to Catherine, which is nice. If you hit me and the mage hits me, that could be bad. But I'm not sure we have much to do about it at this point, because we have to put someone in front of Lysithea, otherwise she's... Has a very high chance of getting bodied here. How do you do in a sword fight against this one? They do 25 damage to you. Oh. We don't really care for that either. But they have a lower chance... You have a much lower chance of hitting you than they do Lysithea, so this is the better option even still. To give you the... Oh, well, right. No, okay, right, well, the sword, and then I don't even have a concoction on you. Does she have one? Nope, she hasn't got any. I'm giving you the evasion ring. This is probably the best I can do. Vulnerate you up and just hope you don't get hit by this. I mean, there's a decent chance you'll dodge that, but it's not it's not amazing. As for you bunch, probably taking down the wolf now wouldn't be a bad play. Ooh, if you could get your way up towards the boss, that would probably, this is probably not a bad time for that. You could take this out early before Calamity strikes any more than it already has. So absolutely get your way moving towards that. And if any of you are also able to sort of conveniently smash this one's armor on the way, do that. How's your gambit? Oh, cool. You've got monster effectiveness, so I guess it's that they've got no charisma, right? Right, so even though yours isn't amazing, they basically have no resistance to you. And actually, I don't even need to do a gambit, because if I stand here, they're going to attack you anyway. So really, the smarter thing to do would be to just have Happy continue to bait this one into the woods over here, because they have no choice but to attack her. Why me? So I'm cool with that. Happy is going to just play distraction while everyone else here runs over, so that we have a chance at the boss, maybe. Ooh, although, do you two both have 2 uses in your gambits? If you could just run up and gambit this side to side like this, that would be nice. And I'll just put on your bow there, Marianne, so that you can help her with this. Because if you do that, we can get the armor, the resources out of it. Woot steel or whatever it is. So that's probably worth doing, even if it eats up your gambit and means you don't get a chance to heal this turn. We probably want those rocks. We want those dang rocks.
I got an idea.
Good idea. I liked your idea. Woot steel. Woot woot. All right, let's see how this all goes. Probably the most likely death here is either Hoppy getting hit by a mage and something else, or it's Claude going down from the sword person. Right, okay, it looks like a few of them have also decided it's time to split off and go back towards Raphael's crew, which is actually for the better also, because it means there's less heat. We're spreading out the heat pretty well here. Nice dodge, Ignatz. That was incredible. So he tanked that pretty well. So that mage isn't going after Hoppy or anyone else who would really be a problem for us. That's pretty good, actually. So really, this is actually probably the best outcome they could have had. You hit me with that, I clonk you with that. I get you done on my turn, which is convenient for us. You go after Catherine. She doesn't have close counter, but you can't do any damage anyway. Who said I think not just now? Was that Lawrence? Archer goes after us, though. They're the only one who's actually going to be even a real threat. Oh, and they didn't even hit us either. Rogues for the win. Oh my god, if Leone died after all that, I would have been so mad. Nice, she gets a crit. 1 crit there. So some excellent damage out there on the enemy phase. It's quite rare and maddening. And tragically, as we suspected, 4 of... Oh, they stood on the thing. So really, we only got 1 merchant to safety. Ah! Claude died after all that. Shit, everything else went so well. I forgot all about that. Damn it, god damn it. Means we have to start this entire turn again. Right, that's fine, because we can just... Oh, no. Can we? If you go here, you get attacked by the mage, right? Let's see the... Damn... Can this person even reach as far as Byleth, though? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, they can't. So if I had you go here, then I guess I could have Claude... Oh, can Claude swap you? Because your accuracy can't be that good. It's not as good as this person's probably, right? Oh, it's better! Shoot! Because I was thinking if he had his sword out and then he swapped, he'd have an easier time dodging this. No, this isn't going to work. Alright, back to here, because Leone was fine there. Damn it, we're going to be at the whim of a bunch of RNGs being different this time, though. We know Ignatz survives the mage pretty easily now, so maybe if he did, like, break shot, that would help us with this somehow, but then he gets dogpiled by a bunch of people. So if you do it from here, though, like, you're maybe getting hit by the archer, but... We said already that's probably fine, right? Especially with your training bow, you're pretty evasive. So break shot this one, why don't you? And then maybe that'll help us somehow here. If I put Lysithea here to do the gambit, then we have to block 2 squares to keep her safe. Which I don't like the idea of. But it may be our best option. If I put me here, I get hit by a lot of stuff we don't want to be hit by. Oh, my protection is pretty good, and if we rattle this one as well, then they'll have no damage out on me, basically, either, so... Maybe I could go here and heal myself. Well, what was wrong with putting Catherine there? Not really anything. So I'm probably better to go over here. And heal up. Oh, but if the mage hits me, it's going to be a very, very sad day. I think it's the best we got. I'm going over here, putting on my sword and concoctioning. Catherine goes over here, arches this one. And now you go over here so you're not getting stabbed by that sword person. And then the only 2 who can hit you are these 2, which hopefully... You hit this 65 even still. I can't bear the suspense. Just skip it.
In this situation,
No. Damn it. And they have no chance of missing. So that's my best play here then is to have Claude gambit them both. Well, that actually won't be that bad because him hitting with the sword here, he's got a 38% chance of surviving. The archer might go after him, but this is really the best we've got. Don't you miss this too now, Claude. I'll be so upset. Maids, assemble! Okay. There's still a chance here. What did I do with everyone else right ahead? You run forward over here. I may as well just vulnerate yourself before you have a chance. I don't think I did that last turn. You went over here, and I'll give you the bow preemptively here.
I could use a break.
I know, but consider also Wood Steel.
I've got an idea.
Wood Steel probably will be nice. Brave Weapons probably will be good for us later on here.
Good to go.
Especially as we're going to be so dodgy and fast already. We'll be able to get a lot of the good times 4 capabilities out of them. Although brawling is good for that already, without even having to make a brave weapon. So there is that. All right, and since we don't necessarily, since Happy we're not tanking with her exactly, we may as well just have her get some brawling experience here. Since we're probably going to want to bring this one down anyway. The damage is also good. I'm going to skip this whole phase now, just see if we survive. The archer's already gone. They did what? I'm not sure. Oh, that was the wrong archer I was looking at.
I'm getting better.
The other archer still has a chance to move, but I don't think they can kill Ignatz here. Oh, Claude responded and killed the horse person? That's incredible. Okay.
Progress suits me well.
It does. Defense is good.
I'm sorry, everyone. It was just
Oh, the archer took him down from half health. I mean, how much health is that? Well, like 20? I'm going to use all my pulses here, but okay, we do the same thing here. Maybe it'll be even easier because maybe Lysithia will hit it this time. I think we had... I mean, mostly it was the right plan. Okay, so Ignatz... My dude, run in here, but not close enough to get hit by too much.
careful.
I go here. Training sword. Concoction. Hang on, I just gotta know. That seems ridiculous. 30 damage. Minus the defense 9. 21. Oh, he was at about half health, so it would have been about 19. Damn it. Probably only just barely died from it. Archery U. Between Claude and Catherine now. Let's hope you hit the 65 this time.
No time like the present.
Yes, you did. Okay, good. That makes this somewhat easier in because I don't have to hope Claude succeeds the sword dodge this time. I could just have him. I could even have him stand on this, or I could have him heal this turn. I could have him do a bit of both. Is anyone? He can reach. Got a concoction. You do, but I'd have to put you in the range of the mage for that. Is that right? Yeah. Okay. Well, don't bother. Just stand on this and use the vulnerary. These two have a bit of health back by next turn, and now the thing I'm worried about is Hoppy. But if we survive this turn, it'll be this is our hump turn. I think once we get over this, it'll be a lot easier because then they have to funnel themselves all through here, and we can run over here and meet up with our other party, or these bunch can all rush the boss. It's kind of like we have to cover all their options here because if they all go down to Hoppy and that crew, then this area is open for us to go run at the boss. If they split half of them off to go after Raphael's co, then Hoppy and these bunch aren't really in that much danger. So that's the trade-off here that they have to choose between. And we can force them to choose by running ahead like this, which is why we're going
I could
to.
use a break. Me too.
Marianne could also use a break. Anyway, once again, smash this open, get our root steel.
We're on it.
We're on it!
Here's an idea.
You brawl with that open. I meant to do that with brawling, but too late. Sword experience is not bad either. Alright, I'm going to skip again. Hopefully Hoppy doesn't die here, because that's the most likely scenario. Or the most likely problem, anyway, is that I get shot here. Although no one else can reach me, and I probably won't die from one arrow
I'll
here.
try even harder next time.
That archer can't reach Ignatz, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, they'll be at the end of the drawbridge and only have 3 range. They can hit Catherine or Hoppy. And that won't kill us. Oh, thank God! Okay. That was really dicey for a minute there. It's still not awesome here, obviously, but we have Claude's Gambit, and he's in much better health now as well. I think running away now would be not a bad move, because they've opened themselves up a little on this side. Oh, it's all mages over here, which is no good for Petra, I don't think, right? Might be Marianne kind of time to shine. Actually, what is your res like? Oh, you're a paladin, it's pretty good. I was thinking if your res was poor, we might be able to pull some swap shenanigans and get Marianne all the way up there this turn. Did they just block themselves from reaching Raphael with the mages? Oh my God! That is the luckiest thing ever. We don't even have to pulse this anymore. That is so oh, never mind. Okay, right, sorry. Just don't be an idiot this time. I was trying to play for the crazy play here, but we don't need to. Because Hoppy's part of the map is going to be fine. So just start back at the very beginning of this turn, and I've only got 2 pulses, so we gotta be careful here. Just play the survivability route here. Mark all those mages and keep away from them, and see about taking down this monster. Everything Happy does is monster effective. You don't have Soul Blade yet. Actually, we don't even actually know if you get it. You maybe don't. But with 11 sword with a bunch of durability on it, you could Wrath Strike. That would be a finisher for a health bar. So we probably don't want to do that yet. Probably would be good for. Why did it say you have plus on them? Do you have Monster Bane of? You do, which adds a bunch to your crit, and you also get plus 20 crit. when when their health is below half. Oh, that's already what you're getting, right? No, they're not below half yet. So we probably want to save that for the second health bar. Okay, this is a bit tricky. Well, screw it. They have to have target happy, so let's retreat for this turn with these bunch. Throw on a curved shot if you can do it without risking yourself, of course. But let's not try and play for the crazy takedown in one turn kind of thing, because we don't need to here. I'll steal both that, and maybe happy can just well, we don't want to really. No, none of the mages will be able to reach her this next turn. So just steal gauntlets that. Oh, that was probably dumb because now they're going to try and target you with all that stuff. It's fine. We could just have someone else take it off of you. I'd like Marianne. Just give her back her sword because there's no use in her getting killed with this. But it was nice to get her brawling experience up even that little bit. Don't bother attacking because you'll die. And Hilda,
I could use a
run
break.
and combat art. Get that damage peppered on. Now you're going after. Oh, she's still getting doubled. Did I get extra speed on this? Oh no, it's because I didn't take the shield off. Is it? Well, I can't do that now. God, stupid mistakes. This is a bad time for stupid mistakes. Leone to the rescue. Give me that shield. Happy speed was 19, right? So she's only getting hit by one of these now. I'm pretty sure the thing is I could also outclass it if I just made them focus on Leone here, but Happy should be able to tank it. Okay, now I'm getting nervous though. We're not going to need 2 assault troops before the end, and Leone will be the better one to tank it for this turn. No, but we need her in good health soon. Oh, I wish I could just check. I'm sorry, I'm gonna hope that she's only getting singled now. Okay, good. I was pretty sure it was like that, but I couldn't remember and I wasn't allowed to check. Okay, what do we do with this turn last time? Right, I just body blocked this, and I think that was probably the right move. How much slower am I with a training sword bow? I'm less dodge, but let's see. I'm gonna be hit by 2 archers probably, and then an axe person. And how much are they doing to me? They won't show me because they're but I can calculate it. 30 with an attack speed of 13 and 13. So I won't be getting doubled by either regardless of what I put on, really. But 30 to my 18. So 12 and 12 plus some poison on me. We're thinking that's probably like... Well, what does Poison Strike do again? How much... Like, is it a quarter of your health? A fifth of your health. So a fifth of my health is like... I don't really know. Let's just calculate it. I assume it rounds up, so let's say it's 9. So 12 plus 9 is 21. 2 of those puts me down at 1 health it would leave me with. As the axe person would kill me. So we don't want to risk any chance of me getting hit by those. So let's probably keep the sword on and rectify ourselves here. Did the archers maybe go... Oh wait, they went after Claude because we had him break his steel bow. Oh, we should definitely do that again. So Ignatz, break shot this one. Claude, break your steel bow on that one so that you have a poorer dodge, and then all the archers are like, oh, let's go kill Claude.
Sorry, the victory is mine.
And then they try and attack you from the woods, and it's all bad for them. Oh my god, if they actually hit both 20s this time, I'm going to be so miffed. And now between the 2 of you, we just have to take down these 2, so you can probably bring this one down with Thunderbrand or whatever. Oh, Gauntlets, yeah, that's worthwhile. Oh, well, you've got Healing Focus, so you're like the one we needed the least on, but no harm, I guess. Do we have brawling prowess for you? We do, actually, so it's probably worth keeping you your brawling in good shape. Steel bow this? You don't have a steel bow. Soul blade it. Oh god, don't miss this! Okay, there we go. You get your magic and speed again. Was it magic, speed, and res? Sweet. And now they kill this merchant. There's the one. Oh, they moved the axe person first. Thank goodness. Oh god, Claude, please.
Too easy.
Okay, thank goodness it was too easy. I was worried it was going to be too hard for a minute. Right, whole bunch of mages going Raphael's side, which is obviously bad. But we've gotten the monster health down a bunch, so we can. We've made progress there. Thank goodness you didn't get critted. That doesn't open one of the mages to hit you, does it? No. Okay. Right, so now it's... okay, thank goodness they brought this sword person over here, because this area is now really in danger because of all this magic stuff, and we have no res on this side except for Marianne, and a bit from Happy. We have just no res on this side. We can outrun them, though, because they only run 4, most of them. And we run 5, most of us. So we can outpace them.
You sure?
Pretty sure. And if we get around the other side of the wolf, then maybe things won't be as bad, because then the wolf can sort of body block them as well. Right here. Only 2 pulses though, so I gotta think this very carefully. I've got 2 assault troops. I could assault troop one of you, but the thing is, even though Leone's dodge is amazing, and you would think it would be immaculate in the woods, Magic doesn't care about terrain bonuses, so that's a no-go. Perhaps the play really is, like, do damage to the wolf and try and bring it down this turn, but then mostly have everyone run out of magic range so that we can just run up and brawl them down next turn. Except, I suppose we could have Marianne come and start doing some, like, wrath strikes and stuff. Oh, her soul blade's actually better anyway. She could at least, like, sort of start dealing damage to them this turn. Oh, interesting. I didn't realize that magic combat arts also ignored terrain. I probably learned that at some other point in this game, but it's just, there's a lot to learn, so I forget stuff as well. That's really cool. So you see my wrath strike here is only like 51, and their soul blade jumps up to 94% chance to hit, even though they're in the thicket. That's cool. I forgot about that. Don't have loads of charismatic people here, so Gambits are going to be a tough sell. Hilda's is alright, but there's not really any good two lined up except for these two, but you'd have to swap Hilda forward anyway. Right, I'm thinking stay out of the magic ranges for this turn. They only move 4 squares after all. Okay, right. The tricky thing is this person moves 4, right? Oh, okay. They're actually only able to move. I thought it wasn't showing us that they could hit this square because the wolf is here, but it's actually because they're gonna have a hard time walking through the thicket, I think. Right, of course it is, because otherwise they would have been able to get the square. So presumably we're gonna be pretty safe here. The thing is that this will move up when we move Happy here. Oh, sorry. If I move Happy, that square moves up there. But as long as we can get into the woods, probably, and just pepper on shots to the wolf, which is also nice because it'll make it easier to hit the wolf too, without them hitting us. We should be in a pretty good way. You can even go for the killing edge, and they probably won't hit either of those. But probably we want you going with the training sword, and then maybe Happy goes with some brawling here. Oh, they still have a good chance to hit Happy. We want Petra to be doing damage after we've got them down to half health, probably. How's it looking with brawling, Hilda? You have a chance of getting hit there, but it might be worth it. No, we've only got 2 pulses. Let's not take silly chances now. Let's start with Leonie. Go for the 2 training sword hits here. They have a 1% chance to hit you for 18. Got a crit as well. Nice, excellent. Brought the health down a bunch. That 33 now, with their max health now is 66. So they are actually at half, and Petra's crit chance is up now. To 17, which is pretty good. Is there any way we could get you a pair of gauntlets, my friend? Oh, but the only way you could hit from melee would be to go here, which we already said that once Happy moves, that spot's not going to be a fun place to be. So probably just go for the archery. 2 chances of getting a crit is probably better. Let's go for that. And there's also, you have a better dodge chance this way. Yes! Exactly what we're hoping for. Now you're down at 1 health. We just need someone to bonk you on the noggin. Marianne's the lowest level. No, Marianne and Hilda are both lowest level here. You can even Wrath Strike it, because that's more less durability than Soul Blade. Go for it. Yonk. Very good. That's a level up for you to 17. Some dex speed and res.
Is power really mine?
I would say so. You're the only one here. Oh, Petra is still going to be in trouble here. She's not getting one-shotted by it, right? 20 speed to your speed of 26, and your res is 5, and their attack power is 25. So you're taking 20 damage. It's not the end of the world. Everyone else who can, though, should heal up to Buggery and back, because we're gonna have a hard time holding down the fort in a minute here. If you could pass that concoction over to Raphael, please, because the bushes are offering us nothing here against the magic. But it's 4 mages. We should be able to handle that with all the brawn on this side, you would think. Concaution yourself as well, Hilda. Oh, the good thing about this is also that you're going to be able to respond with double them with the training bow when they hit you on our turn, which is nice. Okay, so now I just have to focus on here. This looks like it should also be pretty easy. We've cleared out their numbers considerably. They're down to 17, which is really good for us. Don't know why the archer is standing right in front like here. That seems like a really bad idea for them. I'll just training gauntlets them down. Yonk, yonk, yonk. Hey, yonk.
You fought well.
You fought well. And now, Axe Person going after me with a Gambit. Only one of these people is actually going to do what they say they're going to do, and then an Archer coming after me as well. It'll suck, but we'll tank. Happy will tank it, I'm pretty sure. So I'm going to send you over this away. I'm not going to have you attack on your turn here. I'm just going to have you stand here and vulnerary yourself. No, you've got Healing Focus. So do that, and just body block there, because you can handle this for a while with your good defenses and stuff. And perhaps these bunch, actually, you bunch could all use a break, you know? Maybe just heal this turn. Eat that and stand there. Lysithia, is that your last vulnerary Claude? It was, so. You've got one, Ignatz? You've only got the one to share between the two of you. Sorry, Iggy, but I'm afraid the tactics would suggest that this is the smartest thing to do, is have her eat. Oh no, maybe not, because she's not going to survive anything even if she heals that, really, so. Sorry, I take that back. Swap them around just for fun. Then maybe you, Ignatz. You would probably survive something with 30 health over 20, so. one like physical attack or something. So we want to do that with you.
This'll take some strategy.
All right, they've gone for the lure attack, which is not going to hit at all. So they've just wasted their turn. Now this person goes to me, does a big amount of damage. Okay, it rounds down actually. It's 8 damage, not what we saw before. So you get to double with there, which means this one is very much on their last legs, which is a great help up from us. But it's still going to be difficult to bring them all down that way. But they're very scattered and spread out now. So we have a, I think we're probably at our have made the best of that we possibly could, really. This has been a bit long and arduous, but we employed some good tactics here and there, and some paid off, some didn't. It feels like we're going to be all right, though. Okay, the archer hitting me a bunch is that stuff that I don't like. Assembly may be appropriate here. Maybe. What I'd like to do is immobilize the archer, which is part of why I'm into the idea of assemblying here. Don't have amazing chances to go, but I'm going to go for it. Because even if I miss that, I would still be standing there and blocking. Oh, it doesn't drag the archer as well. Right, okay, that's actually probably for the better. Archer has a miserable chance of hitting me now, and so do you. But I'm hoping I could get you gone this turn so we can just run up and punch the archer next turn. Oh, okay, the trick. This square's safe, right? Yeah. If only you had that march string still, Lysithea. Well, maybe Ignatz's move this turn is to swap Lysithea up here, and she goes and Soul Blades this one. What's their res? 8, and you can Soul Blade... let's just check what your Soul Blade damage is on... Someone with this res is 25 and your res is 7, so it would be 24 on this one, but with the steel bunt when you could manage it. So we probably do want Catherine going over here. Well, what would be really nice... Oh, right, we have to deal with you, so... Hey, how is Iggy against this? 25, right, okay, so since I healed him, he will actually tank that now, and I think that's what we want. Oh, your speed's a little higher with the gauntlets, but no, it's fine either way. So swap Lysithea up here. I'm being a bit cavalier about this. You go and brawl this one down, I suppose. You got decent dodge with it and all. Please don't get hit by this. Okay, good. Nice one, Catherine.
I won't hold back.
And Master Skills for Thief.
What I can do.
I can see what you can do. So the only one who can hit you are... Oh, actually, basically all of these three can hit you. So if they choose to, it's going to be bad for us. And like I said, they can go and Steel Sword this one down, at which point she'll be pretty safe for the rest of this turn, probably. Please don't miss this, Lysithea. Okay, good.
This is what I do.
Nice. So Lysithea's fine. You're gonna shoot. You're gonna have poor chances to hit either of us because you're hitting both of us from a range of 3. Is her dodge better than mine? Or dodge is about comparable. So they have a poor chance to hit either of us. But I think her defense is a little better than mine because it's +5 with her, so she's up to 19 technically, which is probably why they're going for me instead. The worry, of course. Can this axe person hit Ignatz? Oh, they can and they will. Oh no, that's going to be the what seals our doom, I think. Because if I put Claude here... Oh! Axe person's accuracy is nowhere near as good as sword person's, though, right? So if I swap Claude in here, it's very unlikely that he will be hit by this. Oh, but he dies even if he gets hit by 1. Okay, right, so that's not good. Oh, he's still got the Gambit. There's something we could do with that, I suppose. Because if you hop into the woods... I mean, there's no way this person will hit you once you're in the woods, because it'll be +30. So probably the safest thing for you to do is go for this one. Oh, please, God, don't miss. We have a lot of, like, 70s and 80s that are really bad if they're missing. Okay, you hit that, you're probably not going to die now, because this person's going to have, like, a 20% chance to hit you. And you even got a bit more speed and defense out of that. And you've kept your defense up from this tile here. So they have a 4% chance to hit you, and this person has a 1. If you get hit by either of these... Well, this person can't even kill you anymore since you rattled them, so... You'd have to get hit by the 1% for you to die, and that just better not happen. So really the risk, the worry here is that Axe over here goes after Hoppy, which could happen, but I don't know that there's much we can do about that now. So back to this team. We're really walking a fine line here. We could very easily run out of pulses here if I do something really, if I don't pull through on this. But it's likely that we will survive, but not overwhelmingly likely or certain. All right, this is the side I'm so worried about. Because we do not have the gambits to back up all this, so we really got to be taking them out. But we only have 6 people to take out 4. If we do hit oh, Leone can do this and take this one out and then stun the other one. So we want someone's help with this. Who's going to got supports with? Bunch of people from over here. Okay, so maybe we have them. All right, we can do curved shots as well. That's worthwhile to remember. Which case, maybe Leone is better off going after this one. She's even got better chances. Well, everyone else does some, like, stuff like strike down this one. Yeah, because you know what? We're going to take damage here, but it's not going to kill Hilda, and we'll have a chance to recuperate after this. So as long as we can get these two done, well, these three done, really, this turn, and then a gambit on this one, it'll stun the other one. And the way to do that is to have everyone who's got to support with Leone swarm around this one, as in be in range of this one to help her along with that. But if you're going to be in range of this one, you may as well make yourself useful and shoot these ones, basically, is the idea. And maybe Marianne, you can just physically sword this one down because that's the wrong spot. No, because that's where Leone needs to go. Why the shit did I put her there? God, what am I doing, man? What was I thinking? I meant to put Marianne here so that she could be supporting here, but knock this one out. Well, I'm probably screwed now. That was a stupid, stupid time to make a mistake, man. We've only got 2 pulses here. Okay, okay, here's something. Happy will tank... No. To save Hilda, my only option is to get her out of there. Is there a magic seal res or something like that? I'll be so upset. Okay, no. Go for the grounder, maybe? Go for it! Thank you, thank you, thank you, Leone. Okay, please don't tell me that didn't break the sword. Okay, good. You're going to Petra, you're going after Hilda. If I can swap Hilda out of there with... No, God, no. If I have Raphael, is there some way I can get Raphael to take this one down with... with the gauntlets, probably, and then if you curved shot... Okay, this is possible. So you curved shot with the iron bow there. D+, nice. You stand here, because that makes this a little safer for... Oh, please say you have swap. Okay, good. Makes that a little safer for Hilda, because we only need to swap her at 1 square now to get her out of there. Punch you down with you. You're going after Hilda, kill her. We will not let that happen. Oh, am I going to get outsped here? Not by a long shot. Well, no. I could get... not by a long shot is a bit brave. Do this now, and we probably survive this, right? God, that was so dumb. If we survive on this side, of course, which is still up in the air. I'm dead. No, because I'm going to get poison struck by that, and the axe person's probably going to get the hit on me. And even if after I did all that shenanigans, saving myself on this side. Oh, thank God you dodged that. Oh, Hoppy, you're the best. We're really making it by the skin of our teeth here. We got to be freaking careful. Moving on here. Okay.
It's not luck, it's fate.
And now, thankfully, you cannot die from what this stunned person over here does. Man, we're gonna just barely make this. Holy crap. Okay. Nobody do anything else stupid, okay? I know it's just me. Probably Catherine's the best person to tank up here now because she's got some decent damage on her and she can brawl this down like that. Up to level 18 with you. We're getting some decent levels out of this map, that's for sure. Health index. It happens. You don't have the safety net that the students get of always having a certain number of level ups, so there's that. Let's see that you don't want to be anywhere near this person, but we've seized control of this area pretty handily now, I would say. So just grab yourself some bow XP, I say, stealing it all for myself.
As expected.
But if I can get myself to level 20 before this mission's over, that would be pretty sweet. Right, I gotta remember that people sitting beside Biles get more experience. How much more? 1.2, okay, it's not that much more, but it's probably worth remembering where possible. Curve shot? Why not? Get yourself some bow experience. Treat yourself. You've been working hard, all of you. You're not gonna kill Catherine, right? Nah. Oh, unless she kills one of them in response. She probably won't. Everyone should be ready to back Catherine up here, and on the mage side, it looks like we are fine. We started with 11, and we still have 11? Good. Okay, we just gotta rush the boss now. We're basically there. It was not slow. It was not a landslide victory by any means. Oh, I guess we haven't won yet. I shouldn't be so cocky, but I'm pretty sure we're gonna be fine now. As long as I don't make any more silly moves. If you get someone's brawling experience, that would be good for us, but it's not necessary. So if I have to risk someone to do it, it's not worth it.
Gotta keep improving.
Yes, indeed. Dex plus 24 is nice. I mean, you don't gotta keep improving. You're pretty much there already. Hilda and Petra are both level 16 still, so if we can get one of them that's his takedown, that would be good.
Use a break.
You have a 100% chance of taking down with the gauntlets? No, so let's have someone make those odds a little nicey. Make sure so you only have to hit one of them. Actually, what we should do to do that is put some of your friends alongside it. But we do definitely want you with this brawling experience and stuff, and the experience. So go for that. I almost asked if they had advantage, but I don't think that can happen. Level 17 for you. Some strength, dex, and speed would be awesome here. Magic and speed. Magic is a double-digit number, which is not what I would have expected. But there you go. Look at all our battalion endurances. They're all so low. We've been taking so much damage. Right. Thank you for not taking them out, Catherine, because that would have made more problems for us. And now we've got Just calm down and focus, and we should be able to handle this pretty easily. With your,
Overdone it.
if you equip the sword here and then healing focus, that's 20 health for you, which is pretty good. 29. But the trick is, of course, if you kill them in response, that's no good. Oh, you actually have a 0% chance of doing that, so we're all on such low health, though. Do I have curve shot yet? Yay, look at me. Probably better if I double, isn't it? 1, 2... Get 3 health back from that. Either of you need experience more than Lysithea? Yes, all of you need experience more than Lysithea. Ignatz, can you do this with brawling? No, let's not attempt it. Just soul blade. Actually, at this point, we shouldn't really be trying to be fun and get lots of good XP. We should be trying not to die. Oh dear. Of the 3 of you, Catherine's probably the best tank. Because you got amazing dodge there, Claude, but not much in the way of health. So you'd best healing focus till we can actually put on some extra damage behind you and help. I'm nervous to do it. You were doing 6 and 6, so we don't want to bring them down to 12 because that will give it a chance that she takes them down, which is not good. In fact, we really shouldn't even do break shot because that'll lower the defense by... Does it say by how much? -5, so then she'll be doing 11 and 11. Actually, that's probably a good way to speed this along, isn't it? 11 and 11, that'll bring them down to 3 health, and then we can just take them down and take the other one down much more easily. Next turn. Oh, Cresta Karen only happens on combat arts, right? I hope so. Well done, Iggy. Okay, yes, good. Okay, so she'll be doing 11-11 and brings them down to 3 health. We're fine. Okay, I do have to overthink everything now because otherwise we'll be in very bad ways. Oh, right. I was about to say there's some trouble here because we have to lure some magic people, and that's going to be hard, but it isn't because we've got Marianne. We have a Marianne. that's what a Marianne is. One of the many things a Marianne is good for. I probably should be having you bunch use more healing items than I am. But I'm thinking we're close enough to the end that it's probably going to be fine. I shouldn't be so brave, but I'm going to. Okay. So this hits you and you go, oh, they had a crit chance on you even with you with a sword. I didn't like that. You do that, and you go after her with 4 damage. No problem. I don't think the other mage comes down yet. Cool. Okay. Do you have curve shot yet? You don't. Why don't you healing focus yourself? Claude, maybe you can brawl this one down. Oh, it's so dangerous with your low health, but you're probably going to hit this, right?
It's not luck, it's fate.
So I hear. And then if we break shot you with Iggy... Oh dear. I thought Bile had more health than... Hoppy had more health than he does, but there's that. Because I was thinking this way. You'd have an easier time with the break shot and taking them down. But do you have concoction still? Okay, fine. Just heal yourself up and do that. Wait, they're going to do how much health damage to you? 16. We're fine. It's a bit of a clumsy way I just did that. There was probably a way to do that without using the concoction, but it's fine. All right, stay out of your ranges. Oh, you're even just a healer. Good, okay. Your protection is 12. What's your strength, Marianne? Sealed to 3. Oh, this does do seal strength, or is that a personal skill you have? Ah, here you go. At least it wasn't defense. I was going to say to go for some brawling experience, but... Oh, did I not give the knowledge gem to anyone? Because I took it off of her at some point, so I could try out Thyrsus for her, and then forgot to put it back on. Damn it. I wonder if you give it to Lysithea if it compounds with her mastermind skill. That would be cool. So we want to be hitting you with curve shots. Risk nothing here. Curve shot. Curve shot. Falcon punch! Well, I shouldn't have done that. I had a crit chance.
I'm dangerous.
Didn't you hear? I'm dangerous. And on this mage, we should just get brawling experience. Do they have renewal, by the way? Because we could grind some brawling experience for anyone who wouldn't die. Nope, they're a monk, not a bishop, so they don't get it. Who would I care to have the most brawling experiences now? Let's just cycle through them and see who's got, Oh, I guess we could get some for me. That wouldn't be a bad move. Hey, I'd probably one-shot them, though, so probably better to get for someone who's just got C, which would be Leone and Hilda. Let's have Hilda do it. Thankfully, it looks like this is the kind of boss that won't move.
Gotta use your head sometimes.
Oh, you're using a gambit, are you? Well, that's fine with me. I can get some brawling experience here anyway. If you crit me, I'm going to be so disappointed. But I think we've still got the 2 pulses, right? So even if it did, it wouldn't be the end of the world.
You fought well.
You've been sure you can. I'm level 20 finally, so we'll be able to get Assassin even this very episode. Or no, we have to return to the monastery, don't we? So it'll have to be after next paralogue, but soon enough anyway. Which is so thrilling. We might even get a few other people to level 20 before that point as well. But Petra's still the only level 16, so it'd be nice if we get her some stuff as well. Oh, she's got brawling of D+, so actually she's really the one we want here. So even though she's probably going to crit one of these and take this out in one turn, let's do this. Get you experience and brawling experience. Especially as you've got the Hunter's Boon now. Yonk! Nicely done.
Good form.
Good form. Now, what I don't know is if this is the kind of boss that once you hit them, they can move anywhere. And it probably, because otherwise you'd just be able to shoot them down. So let's save it attacking them until next turn when everyone's actually there. But it looks like they've not got a javelin or anything, right? So we can just, it seems like we'll just be able to dunk on them in one turn with ranged attacks. Which is A-okay with me. Preferring one of our lower level people to get the takedown if possible. Petra, she's probably just going to level up from getting the, oh, wow, that's a lot of defense you have there. Iggy, you know what time it is. Break shot, even if...
What do you think you're doing? Don't get in the way of our duty.
Read the room, my friend.
Duty? You're letting monsters wreak havoc on innocent people.
Shut it. It's got nothing to do with you.
It has everything to do with him. He is among the people whose families will be wreaked havoc upon. How dense are you? No damage, but does that still seal their defense even if it doesn't deal damage? Yes, it does. So now you could do something a bit more like this, and maybe with, because it's a boss, you'll get enough experience to bring you up to level 17, Petra? No, not quite. Wait, they're still not going to move? So we could just have it go break shot, Petra attack, break shot, Petra attack to get Petra up to level 17, couldn't we? You know what, I'm going to do it. It's been a long mission. Let's really milk it, because they heal off that, which is nice. Milk it till these weapons are broken, I say, and or the turn counter runs out. There's a level for Petra. To level 17, let's get even more speed and dex. Ooh, some dex and defense. Nice. I don't think Petra usually is being hard defense. I think of her as being sort of more lithe and nimble as a fighter, but her defense isn't so bad compared to the rest of our party, especially. It's sort of like a bit lower than average, but more than I would have thought from her anyway. And you may as well get some bow experience as well, Happy, since we're gonna have to replace that bow soon enough anyway. In fact, why not everyone? Anyone who can throw out some bow shots here and do no damage, why don't you? You guys do a bit of damage there, Hilda. This also gets any of you who are doing this authority experience as well, so that's nice. There goes your training bow. Ooh, might not be a bad time for me to get some bow experience as well, because then I'll be able to recruit people who want that more easily. Or I can even do that with a broken bow. Why not? If we're just doing it for the weapon experience and all, may as well keep going with broken weapons. Well, it's getting us normal experience as well, so that if any amount of that we can keep getting is pretty good as well. How much damage am I doing with the training bow? A little bit. So, oh, I should use the broken one. What am I doing? I just said that. I'll just carry on here, and you'll see me again in a minute. If anything, if we get any skills out of it or level ups or anything. Also building a bunch of supports here. Got authority level for you. And that's level up in bow for Happy, as she's up to C now. Lovely. Close counter!
Getting the hang of this.
Probably not as useful for her as some of the other ones, but more the C in bow is the exciting thing there. We're bringing their battalion endurance down a bunch. Gonna lose a bunch of defense in a minute. We're just using this poor general for our archery practice. I mean, they're welcome to give up at any time, I suppose. I think we're making that pretty clear. Authority up to D+ for you!
Getting the hang of this.
Well, I can withdraw the experience orb, and actually I better give it to me so I can get my bow up fast here. The knowledge gem, sorry. Fool I was leaving that. Gotta remember to give it back to someone more worthwhile later on, though. Oh, look at that. 5 per shot now. Experience, that is, in bow. Catherine, Raphael, and Marianne could also use a bit of bow. Catherine probably more desperately than Ignatz. You got some authority than that.
Guess I'm still growing.
Nice. Well, even if we can break our bow, we can't run out of arrows. That's awesome. The bow doesn't actually even look that broken to me. Like, it looks a little weathered, I guess. The string is still perfectly intact, and we've got tons of arrows, it would seem. If you're not Catherine, that bow prowess one won't be with you for very long. One more turn. There's a level up C for Raphael, which means he gets close counter. I'm going to look into that for him. I'm not sure we really could spare any of these. Maybe the health or the speed up, because there are sort of small increases the later you get in the game. And close counter could be pretty cool for him. Because the cool thing about close counter is that you have the same flexibility as a caster, a spellcaster, in terms of where you can respawn from. Which means you can respawn to casters as well, which is really good, especially for someone as strong as Raphael. Here you are, Catherine. D+.
I've learned a thing or two from battle.
Nice. I'm right behind you. D+.
The glory of progress.
Lovely. Do I have that equipped, by the way, bow prowess? I sure do. I've got authority equipped as well. I feel like I would have had some better one to use by now. We might find later on that I want to get close counter for me as well, because Battle is reasonably tanky and physically formidable and fast, so close counter would probably do him pretty well as well. And 114 experience, I'm getting 5 each time, so it would take me like 20-something turns to get to C bow from here, but I actually could manage that because we have like 60 turns left to spend, so I'm gonna cheese the hell out of this. Because it is really seem like we need the extra help at this point. C and bow for Petra as well. be authority for me. I can even use that Gloucester Knight thing now. I do like the assembly and all the stats on this one, but it's worth considering the Gloucester Knight's one because the stats were pretty good, and it was a 4 gambit, actually, which is a rare commodity. D plus 30 for Hilda. I bet editing me is loving this right now. Just being able to cut out whole, like, chunks of 10 minutes at a time. I bet he's finding it very satisfying. I don't have to do any work here, he's probably thinking to himself. Just cut it all out. No, for my complaints early in this mission about there being no clear reason why the enemies start coming down, while I hold some of them, at least with that, you can actually see the enemies. So, like, it's not like they just generate them out of nowhere in the middle of the map and start sending them all after you on turn 5. Looking at you, Black Market Scheme. It's like, alright, we lost the side objective from that, I guess. That's kind of lame. But I was already preparing for all those enemies to be a thing anyway, at some point. So it's not nearly the same level of nonsense, I don't think. C+ and bow for you!
I'm actually pretty good at this.
That is pretty good. That's one of our better bow ranks now, isn't it? The best in our party. Tied with Ignatz and Claude. Authority D+ for you.
Closing in on expertise.
Well done. Also good that we get our bow up now so that assassin will be easier for us to ace the exam. If we have like less than an 85% chance, we probably shouldn't even attempt it. Because we don't want to... We are going to run out of advanced seals at some point if we're just burning them every time we have even slightly close to the opportunity to take the exam. Every little bit of archery we get is good for all of us because we're all doing a bit of sword in archery because it'll bring us closer to maxing out the archery, or at least bringing it to a point where we're no longer worried about training it and we could focus on, say, flying to get the Avoidance Plus. So even though I'm just doing it on the same 5 people and over here, there's nothing's being wasted here, really. Oh, well, Lawrence is getting some bow experience from this too. That's nice. C+ bow for Lawrence. Also at the max, the highest of our party now. And C for Catherine. That's pretty sweet. She was lagging behind a fair bit. Actually, so was Petra, so I'm glad we got both of them up to C. And though I'll probably forget, really, I should be having Byleth train up with a bit of, like, spears and axes as well. And brawling and all that. Well, every battle we get the opportunity to. Because it looks like we're going to be having a harder time with recruiting people as well. I have done it before without recruited everyone without using a, what am I trying to say? New Game Plus to, like, rekindle our supports and stuff. C+ for Petra. Waning Shot. Does that eliminates, lowers res, I think? That's pretty cool. And if it's anything like Break Shot, it probably, it's similar where it doesn't give you the accuracy, but it gives you a bunch more damage. It's worth a look. Right, there are only 9 turns remaining, so I'm gonna actually try and fight it now, but I got myself to C+, so I'm pretty happy about that. Right, so you doing a Soul Blade puts you in a lot of danger, but you can deal 20 damage, not bad. Rafael doing the Steel Bow here. Oh, I should have you Break Shot this first of all, shouldn't I? Not with a Training Bow, of course, because that ship has sailed, but Steel Bow Break Shot that. Double Steel Bow that. A 1 and a 2 and skiddly diddly do. Their knights withdrew. Double that with the Iron Bow. Maybe we don't even need the Soul Blade. Maybe it's better just gives some lower level people experience because heaven knows Celestia does not need it. Now, actually, surprisingly, Leone is the one who is at the lowest level right now. So yeah, let's get their tail. Why not? Or we'll try. Why not? Give it a try with Assault Troop. I probably would have had someone else help with that. But give it a try. Nice! Take down! And that's at the end of the mission. And halfway to next level with Leone, or maybe more like 2/3. There we go.
Looking forward to telling the Count.
Looks like we took care of him.
That I was stood there getting needled by broken arrows for an hour.
That man mentioned the Count. What could Count Gloucester have to do
So
with
it was Count Gloucester. I mean, see, like, I gave the benefit of the doubt there because I was like, it sounds like something he would do, but I don't want to just be ragging on Lawrence and his family the whole time. But the moral of the story is always seize every opportunity to insult Lawrence's family. Because, god damn it, it was Count Gloucester. So it must have been, I must have had it backwards. It must be the other way, that supplies going to Gloucester territory were fine, but supplies going out from Gloucester territory were getting mysteriously stolen and brought back just so they could get the money without actually losing the stuff. We successfully completed the paralogue and earned a battalion, the Leicester Mercenaries, and the Victor Private Military. Nice. Not bad. Let's wrap up this mission and then see what those 2 battalions do, and then I don't think you can do supports unless you're actually at base, so even if we had enough for a support episode, it might not be able to do that next episode.
but it's a shame we weren't all lucky enough to escape.
Yeah, I'm really sorry about that. Hey, you know, when the enemies change tactics fast and hard like that, sometimes you just gotta give up and let the innocents die.
We might have all met the same fate if you hadn't shown up.
I'm real sorry we couldn't save everyone.
If you don't mind me asking, were you headed to the Regan Dukedom?
We were. We traveled around the Alliance selling our wares. I heard this route was dangerous, but...
Dangerous, you say? Are you referring to the recent cases of merchants being attacked on that route?
That's right. We can't turn a profit without going to Deirdre. I don't know what Count Gloucester's thinking.
This is the Count's doing.
I had a feeling it might be. You're certain?
Looks that way. I think he's unhappy with merchants contributing to House Regan's wealth.
Yeah.
It seems like he's been at odds with them forever. They say even the previous Duke Regan's death...
Was that the Count's fault too?
It's only a rumor. But it was Count Gloucester himself who lured the late Duke Regan out. If I recall correctly, he invited the Duke to his estate to strike a deal on some valuable art pieces. I believe the Duke brought a pair of merchants with him to assess the pieces in question. But... alas, it seems those merchants lost their lives alongside him. A terrible misfortune. I wish these nobles wouldn't get us common folk mixed up in their feuds.
Well, I hate to break it to you, pal, but I don't think it's going away anytime soon. Not in any era anytime
You
soon.
came from Garreg Mach, right? I'll send a token of our thanks over later.
How kind, thank you. Those merchants who lost their lives.
Yeah, that was my ma and pa.
They were sent to assist the previous Duke Regan? It's pretty ritzy.
My parents
job.
received the request initially, but they had other business. They recommended Raphael's parents as substitutes. We could never have imagined.
And Count Gloucester, isn't he Lawrence's father?
Yes, he's Lawrence's father.
Okay. That's enough of that. It's just a rumor, right? So who cares? Even if it's true, that's our parents' business. It's got nothing to do with us.
I wouldn't say it has nothing to do with you, but it's true that Lawrence is seemingly got a much better head on his shoulders than all that.
You got no idea what really happened, right, Ignatz? And I bet Lawrence doesn't know either. The way I see it, it was monsters that killed my parents. They died in an accident. I got no reason to hate anyone or blame somebody else for their deaths. I don't have time for that. I got my little sis to worry about instead.
Probably the best mentality you can have.
Now that that's settled, let's head back. What do you think that merchant's gonna send us? I hope it's food.
I don't think you should eat the knights they're giving us. Raphael is a good man.
Yes, he really is.
Are you ready to head back, Ignatz? You seem like you'll be ready later. Oh, we got a bouillon and a short axe. Fun. I don't suppose we're gonna make good use of this, but the bouillon, sure. Why the heck not? That was their token of thanks. I think you can get a bit more out of that if you are better and don't let as many die. Right, we have supports we could do if we were back at base. We're not. It's going to have a support episode real soon, it would seem. Oh, so actually, these aren't all supports we can do. These are A ones that are not able to happen just yet. So we've got, really the only ones we have are Claude and Petra, Lawrence and Catherine, Ignatz and Petra, Ignatz and Cyril. That's 4. Leonie and Catherine is 5. That's all. So there are 5. That's probably enough for a support episode. So presumably that'll be after. Oh, I'm not even allowed to look at the calendar. That's so weird. So we'll have one more battle to do. We may attempt falling short of heaven. You know the suggested level for this one is pretty high, but I remember the levels, like we just tried, like I was trying out Thyrsus earlier. And the enemies who came after us weren't actually all that bad, I didn't think. So we may yet give it a try next time on Verdant Wind Assassins only, but at least we got a Paralock done this episode. I'm sorry about all the length of time it took, because I had to double back on my strategies several times. It's possible that between the next few story missions and stuff, we'll level up so much that by February 22nd, we'll, during the February month, we'll be leveled enough that we can take on all 3 of these. I'm not feeling confident in saying that, but it's possible, Because sometimes you look at a place and it's like the way it's designed is so like, how the hell can we get through this ever? But then you get up 5 levels and it's like, oh, if I have 2 more defense points, this is actually really easy. And you just don't realize it. So we should definitely try a Black Market scheme again, because I would like to get it done in this run, but it's just not necessarily a certain thing. None of these bunch are. For all we know, maybe they just mixed up the levels. Maybe the merchant one is the one that's supposed to be level 17, and this one's supposed to be level 21, and it was supposed to be really freaking hard. But next time we're going to be challenging... I'll probably give it a try at falling short of heaven, even though it's way above our level. If it seems like we're not going to manage it, then I'm not really thinking Ocean View or Oil and Water are a good idea. Sword and Shield of Saros, I'd like to be even a little stronger than we are right now, because we got, like, somewhat close a few levels ago, and I don't think we're strong enough to tackle any of these three at the moment. So it's either Falling Short of Heaven or nothing next time, and if we can't do Falling Short of Heaven, we'll just do another auxiliary battle. I'm going to try and continue to avoid doing the yellow ones where possible, because I just feel like that you get a perma buff from each of them is a little bit, well, not exactly like busted. I that's more sort of what I'm getting at, but I mean, we've been trying to avoid abusing the DLC stuff this run, basically, is what I'm getting at. By the way, did I take the DLC perma buffs and just give them all to Happy? No, surely not. Anyway, oh, you know, can I go to the shop yet? No, because I really have to repair a bunch of our bows and stuff. I gotta remember to do that before next time. But yeah, that could have gone worse. It was, I don't think we could say we did anything but scrape by, but we ended up with a fair number of levels from it and a whole bunch of skill ups, especially at the end there, so. Oh, those gambits, sorry, peril, battalions, let's just have a look at them. Luster Mercenaries, has got Blaze, some physical attack on it, attack accuracy and crit. Ooh. Only I can use this one at the moment, though, unfortunately, because it's a B, but... And a bunch of charisma up. So this might be something for Claude or Leone later on. Though it gives you no defenses or avoidance or any such thing. At the moment, anyway. The Victor Private Military is Assembly, which is similar to what I got. It pulls them back. It looks like it's actually going to be pretty similar to the one I've got on now, except instead of avoidance, it's got accuracy. But probably the physical attack would be up at +4 or so by the end. Do you know, I might actually even just take this one for me now, because it's got better durability for one thing. Endurance is the word. And I'd like to see what it's like at max. Oh. Or this one, though. Right, Victor Private Military is only C, so someone else can grab that. Let's see if anyone else wants it. Maybe Raphael? Right, but we don't want to necessarily use Assembly on him because it's not his strong suit. Although it gives you a bunch of charisma off the bat, so there is that. Plus this one will be giving him more physical attack than what he's got, which is nice. All right, let me swap back the battalions give the stride back to Lawrence. Now, Ignatz, you have the absolute defense one. I'm going to put you back on the strength one, I think. Hilda, since your charisma is usually not... Oh, no, actually, your charisma is pretty good, so we should have you should be able to do good work with one of them. Your thing isn't even C yet, though, so we couldn't give you the Victor Private Military. Petra, how do you like these other ones compared to what you've got? I think you do like the physical attack on the one you have, probably. Ooh, this one has better fit. Oh, this is the one I had a moment ago. Maybe you should take that. Although archers give you more accuracy and avoidance, which isn't bad. You get them, but you lose your physical attack and your defenses. Nah, you better keep the Pegasus Co. And Meheneman, you don't need that. I didn't even think about that. Some of our recruits are going to come with battalions. Happy I don't think we want to shift you off this one yet, because it's got good defenses. That said, though, the Gloucester Knights that I took have a protection of 1. They might excel past this one by the end. Probably not, but it's worth keeping an eye on ones that are not at max level that have a decent defense on them. Oh, this one might actually not be a horrible one for Happy, because it looks like it probably will grow a bit in defense. It also gives you some res. Doesn't tank your avoidance as hard. Gives you a bit of crit and magic attack. So we'll probably want to consider this one for you once your authority's a little higher. Do you have a weakness in authority? Yes, figures. Ooh, and... one last thing here, waiting shot. We got tons of combat arts now. Yeah, it's +4 and with a bit of accuracy still, not unlike, ooh, it's actually minus to your strength, not your, res. That is pretty good. I'm gonna give you that over curve shot. You're pretty accurate, anyway. I'm swapping close counter in over authority. For me. Close counter is probably more useful for you than authority. Very good. Okay, that's all I'll do now. God, that was a 2.5-hour recording, but we made it to the end. In the end, so. Hooey! How much does Woot Steel sell for, by the way? I don't think it's very much. We'd probably rather save it for actually building weapons. Oh, 200, not bad. So if we're in a pinch, we could sell off a bit of that. And I can't believe I sold the King Crystals. That's all for now, though. Next video on the channel is going to be some more Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. And next time on here, we're going to give a try at Falling Short of Heaven. Because I don't remember it being obscenely hard. It's just that it's all fog of war, so we're going to want to bring some torches and stuff. Thank you so very much for coming around. Hopefully I will see you around, Admirals. Gonna be out of here now. Peace! What's wrong with it? There we go. Right. No. What I did before was I did it upside down like this, right? Oh, I don't have this one on the bottom facing right like you. Oh, it's a little diagonal, but it's still the spring action.